but powdery.
Yeah, now it's just a powder operation. You see some real unsavory types just packing powder and shit. What kind of grade you looking for?
I'm looking for fairly low end, something for mass production, and then something maybe a step above.
I don't look from Samson to Kala and Nim. What are they looking for?
They're just with me. We moved together.
A silent little entourage. Wonderful. So you're looking for the average stuff, then? You freelance, or you looking to pick up for someone?
I'm here for me.
You're here for you. A real little rebel, huh? Fair enough. How many pounds?
I have to think on that a bit.
You think or Samson think? Or both think?
Both? Actually, I feel like Samson would know the answer. Because he knows like waiting around for stuff like this. Usually not the best impression. You kind of want to go with intent. And he'll say, I'm gonna get 10 pounds of the common stuff and 2 of the finer.
And you all aware it's 100 shekels a pound for the common, right? 2 for the fine.
So that's a guild each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember the TSE thing, so that's...
Yeah, no, you're good.
14 guilds. I am.
Alright. Well, I'm not pulling out any powder until I see that you can hold the coins in your hand.
And he will pull out 14 guilds.
Well, fuck me all the way up my ancestry. You're the first freelance son of a fucking trot that I haven't had to break his jaw today. And he'll just crack all of his knuckles. Congratulations! You're smart enough not to get broken. Marky! And he'll scream out the order to good old Mackie. Bring it over here pronto before I bend your fucking backwards and send you to your fucking mother!
Kiala puts her hands over Nim's ears.
At what point? I just kind of need to know.
Probably, whatever the first time he used the F word twice in the same, set of 3 words.
I just imagine Nim shifts her ears to a different location.
I'm not going to lie. I almost wanted you to say when we saw the dragon board, you put her hands over her ears.
Haha, you can't hear now.
Nim's just like, I can still hear their wails. Creepy.
Not Nim's whole thing is I'm just not talking in here. But we'll shoot yellow, puzzle blue.
as if per on cue, what can only be the titular Mackie, or whatever the fuck I said his name was.
You said Mackie.
Yeah. Will come out with a little cart with Samson's crates on it. He's in ripped pants. His entire upper torso's bare, except for the fact that it's got enough ink on it to count as a shirt.
He's got one of those paint shirts on? That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he's got enough tattoos that a shirt isn't going to help cover up much more. And he is mean. He looks like he could be 100 pounds lighter than Samson, and all of that is just fucking muscle. To give Ed a perfect idea, I wish I had a better analogy. He's a straight up Jared. You got the
That's
body.
fair.
Yeah. I wish I had a better thing, but yeah, no. He rolls up with the dolly, and the big guy will look back at Samson's like, "You gotta go away and transport this boy." Supposed to be a butchery. Not exactly a good look, you rolling out with a bunch of crates. Unless you think we can convince old Johnny Law that the wood is meat now.
I can take it out. No need to worry about that.
And he'll hold his hand out for the money.
And he'll give it to him.
And he'll hold the coins in his hand, stuff them in his pockets like, "Pleasure doing business with you." And just in case, as he'll slide the dolly over to Samson, do try and remember where you are, boy. I'm not above thinking that you're here to snitch on us. But I also let you in here because I'm pretty sure I could fucking paste you if I needed to. And if not me, about 100 other boys here who could do it. And he'll grab Samson's hand and start shaking it.
Samson will, like, meet the hand with, like, the grip and the... just meet the handshake, you know? Go along with the laugh.
Now, pack 'em up and get out of here.
And Samson will slip them into the one bag of holding he brought with him.
Woohoo!
Yeah. It's also where the other gunpowder and the casings are.
How much did you pay for that again?
14 guild. So he'll slip it into the bag of holding.
The beagle
He'll be like, "I take it this is where you see us back out?"
Yeah, right the way you can. No looking, no peeping, no touching. And he'll escort you out. And right before you get past the meat counter, he'll reach a big grubby mitt into the raw meat, grab one up, and slap it in some fucking paper and throw it right into your hands. There. Now it looks like you actually bought something decent.
Good doing business with you.
Use it in good health.
Will do.
And you exit the butcher, question mark.
As soon as they're, like, out of there, Simpson could be like, "Did you guys see that? That was really fucking scary. Except he wouldn't say fuck. Like, the second we are safe, he's just no chill, like, guys, that was so scary.
We're not keeping.
I mean, didn't Nim specifically ask if we were getting any meat?
I was joking.
Yeah, before she saw this place.
Well,
We don't know who that is.
You
Yeah.
could
I don't care
investigate
what
the
you do
meat.
with it. It's not coming. No. I don't care what you do with it. It's not coming with us. Find someone to fork it off on.
Samson's tossing a ration tag on it, throwing it in the bag of holding.
No.
Out of sight, out of mind.
None of the works.
Yep. Merrymaker, please.
Please get rid of it.
I am
Give it to the
disposing
goblin.
of it as soon as I can, just not right here.
All right.
Well, all of my shopping's done. What about you guys?
Killa will look at Nim.
And shakes her head. I just want to go.
Finn shakes.
That was a
I want a
Lot.
boyfriend.
nope. That whole meat encounter. No.
I am no longer thirsty.
Come on,
If you know what I mean.
Or hungry.
You probably could have revivified
It's
one
like
of the
the only thing I
dragonborn.
want. He's a
Vivify the
shower.
steak.
I don't think they're that freshly dead if they've been bled out.
Resurrection. Get McGilligan to do it.
Can Killa get resurrection
Okay.
now?
Side tangents aside. Nim's just like, I just want to shower.
What store do I buy resurrection?
The new class store.
Whee.
Wow.
Going cleric, I see.
Are clerics the only one that can learn that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think cleric.
Killa would be freaking
Bard?
useless as a cleric.
What do you mean? She has high wisdom. You'd use a shield.
Oh, bards can also learn resurrection.
Yeah, bards can learn
What?
anything.
Clerics
Yay,
and
bards.
druids can learn true resurrection, which is weird.
Yeah, can't wizards learn regular resurrection?
No,
No? Damn.
not without some help, or depending on your subclass, because I think there's a subclass that lets you borrow from other classes.
Not really.
Oh, then never mind. No, that's bard. Bard specifically lets you borrow from other classes.
Borrow, more like take.
Yeah.
Ah, the thief of magic.
Although
That's the root.
I let wizards do stuff like that because I felt the need to buff wizards.
For some reason.
Because it's cool.
Because they're funny. So, Nim will ask, is there anything else we have to do here?
Well, I believe we came here because Zanzibar did say he wanted to scout out the black market. And, well, I could try and shop around for more things. Getting between places is going to take a little bit more time and effort. So,
So why don't we scout out the place? I don't know what I would get, since where I'm from there's not really a such thing as an illegal object. Perhaps there would be something useful.
It doesn't show on Nim's face, but Nim is disappointed that we're staying here.
And we could scout it out. Okay. Trying to think of what we could find. Because we already got what we need as far as weapons go. Unless someone could doctor something up, but I don't think that'd be in the black market.
Do you think there'd be anything for making arrows stronger?
Well, I didn't get all this gunpowder just for me. I was wondering if I might be able to do something to beef up some of your arrows. Add a little kick to it, you know what I mean?
I suppose.
You gotta put the gunpowder on the arrows so that they go like this.
Yeah, Hill's gonna look at Nim and be like, "Can I see that cup thing?"
Samson has it.
She looks at Samson.
Oh,
Can I
course.
see that cup thing?
And he will hand it to her. No reservation.
Hyal is gonna try, cause Nim said it might be alive.
Yeah.
Hyal's gonna use her hunter sense to see if she can figure out anything about it.
What's Hunter Sense do again?
You can look at a creature and you learn about its like damage immunities and stuff. Here. So if it is a creature, she should be able to learn something about it. And if it's not a creature, she could be like, I don't think it's a creature.
It could be alive and not a creature. Although it's still technically being
Creature is very broad.
Very.
Yeah. I think literally everything is defined as a creature, even constructs.
Hence why I was like, don't I have something that'd be useful for this? And I found it just now.
Yay!
I was like reading all of my abilities. I'm like, which one is it?
Well, it has no immunities, no resistances, and no vulnerabilities.
Not even to breaking it? We can't curb stomp this thing and it just dies? For real?
I did consider having Kiala just grab it and throwing it on the ground as hard as she could.
You can give it a
Samson would be
caliber.
sad.
The guy was like,
fucking hilarious.
it seems super breakable. Kiala was just like,
See,
This is why you let people look before buying things.
if you looked before buying it, you would have exploded.
You don't know that. I might have rolled differently at that time. Hush.
Yeah. I have to agree
you
with
go
her
to-
on that.
You go to tell us what it is, and bubbles just come out.
Oh my god, you're an arcanist. Just what we needed. Wow.
But yeah, Kiala conveys her findings.
Ow. He said this thing was fragile, but I could throw it and it wouldn't do all that much damage.
Not
I
necessarily.
just said it had no resistances or immunities or vulnerabilities. Didn't say
Hence
Oh,
what
yeah,
Kiala
but-
just said.
Yeah, but you'd think if something were fragile, it'd be vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
True.
Like falling, or being hit with a stick.
Or emotional damage.
Oh god, Yellow has to smile on it. That's the key.
Wait a minute.
That's my sister. She's very animatedly telling us, Mom.
Your sister seems like she stole all of the energy from you.
No.
That means this thing is. Oh wait. Does it go over immunities? I have to literally reread something I just looked at seconds ago.
Gosh, what
Where
a
did it
nerd.
go?
Where did it go? Indeed.
Am I still? Oh, there it is. Oh. So that means this thing is not immune to psychic damage.
Sad.
So there's gotta be a brain in there.
How do you figure?
Huh? Oh, it's almost a universal thing that, like, objects are immune to psychic and poison damage. Because you can't give a rock a headache or a stomach ache.
I can. I'm built different.
You don't know me.
Simply built different.
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of constructs, and also, like, in the part where it's talking about, like, object damage, you can't poison or psychically damage objects, which is really fucking funny. Now, of course, if you were to instead say that, yes, those things do apply...
I am going to, because I did not know that that was a common thing. I've seen it on, like, the Golem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think even animated objects have that. Like in the,
I can put up the blurb.
not the blur, but the stat sheet for them.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's fair enough.
Yeah. Quick, give this cup a headache. Hey, Gal, how'd you know about all that?
I can tell.
Huh.
I am a hunter.
So you just know?
Well, I have to focus on it, and then I know.
Can you do me?
Shall I hit the cheese?
Yella uses understands on Nim. I was like, does she waste one of her like 3 times per day to do it on Nim? Sure, why not?
I thought about asking, does this take stuff to do like a limited amount of time? I was like, nah.
She assumes we're not going to be fighting anyone, so sure. Yella uses Hunter Sense on Nim.
She has damage resistance to fire, but that's about it.
What about immunity?
Yella says that.
What is Nim immune to?
I don't know. Is she immune to anything? I'm not looking at your sheet.
Sounds like no.
No, I don't think she's immune to
Affection.
cold.
Well, she's certainly vulnerable to Adam.
She's vulnerable to being called bitchless.
Alice says that Nim's going home.
No. Ella just says the actual things.
She has vulnerabilities to Adam and having her love life brought up. Only one of those is
That's
serious.
not vulnerable. It's just weird that it's been brought up twice in 2 days.
It's funny. Anyways.
No maidens.
The first one is true, though. She's
Kella's got a
vulnerable to
maiden.
Adam.
Yeah.
A male maiden. A maiden.
By definition.
Yeah. Samson is by definition an unmarried woman.
Yeah.
Question
I
mark?
feel like question marks are implied when it's written on paper. Like in Samson's
not.
bio, unmarried woman? Question mark.
A maiden, I'm sorry.
A maiden? Perhaps? I just thought of the fucking pigeon meme guy. Is this a maiden?
This is-
It's just a picture of Samson.
Samson
Just
is
bumping Samson in his hand, just like, is this a maiden? Ah.
Woo.
Oh.
Butterfly noise.
Man, Muppet Samson. Muppet the Party. Ain't that a throwback?
Them as Muppets, them as kids, them as
Marketable-
Muppet kids,
Yep, marketable
Babies.
plushies.
them as unmarketable plushies.
Them as themselves, which is the worst.
Ugh. How could you say that?
Them only as pieces of paper on this digital tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
That would
Yeah,
be
but,
the most meta thing ever. If somebody played D&D and was really good at origami, at the end of the campaign, they took their character sheet and just folded it into their character. Oh, that'd be sick.
So, Kala
Clap.
just...
What did the Kala do?
I don't know.
Check Nim's vulnerabilities.
Yeah, Kala reiterates back to Nim what Nim's vulnerabilities and resistances are.
Nim claps. Wow.
Oh. Interesting.
Kala nods. It's quite helpful.
Is this something you use a lot and we've just never noticed?
I've used it in a few of our battles.
So then we just never noticed.
I called out what I saw.
Honestly,
She looks at Samson, who she assumed was, like, more paying attention to her yelling out things during fights on how to hurt stuff.
I'll be honest, I thought you already knew it.
Not for the creatures on Zanzibar.
I just thought you knew them.
I thought you knew about those two.
This fucking dink boy. Oh.
She'll shake her head and be like, that wasn't in the information we got from Granny Zan.
Huh. You're right.
Surprisingly, for something so thorough, a lot was left out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a reference to something.
It is not that I know of.
Hmm.
So,
How late would it be right now?
I would say it's fair to say about 2 hours have elapsed.
So 8 o'clock ish.
8 o'clock.
Samson will go inside his own head and say, "Hey Zanzibar, you find anything interesting?"
Oh, oodles and oodles of interesting things. I see all the weakest links, all the best ways to deal with them. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun.
You're really invested in this, aren't you?
Of course. Did that of course come through?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Kala's gonna wander, explore, see the sights.
Yeah. Samson, too, will wander with Yala.
Wow.
Wow. They're
She's gonna
wandering.
grab his hand at some point.
Yay!
So, did you all find anything interesting?
Got a bunch of gunpowder,
Meat.
and I got a new idea. Oh, and some suspicious meat. Do you want it?
Don't offer it to him.
Why? He ate the dead fish once.
Why did you get
Yeah.
Okay, suspicious meat. Elaborate.
Suspicious butcher. It was a front.
Well, you know, that
There were also
that
people
makes
hanging
sense.
up.
I'm guessing it was a front for the powder?
That is correct.
Ah. That makes sense. Was it freelance or did it belong to the crests?
One of the crests, I believe.
Ah. Any chance you remember which crest it was?
There any chance I remember what crest it was?
Roll a history check, get me a 12. You remember perfectly.
I remember perfectly.
Good. Can you tell me?
Yes, and I tell him.
Ah, good to know. Good to know.
Oh, also, and Samson will send a memory of the weird meat he tried to recall
What?
from the butcher shop.
Creative that you're sending pictures. Gotta hand it to you. Didn't think you'd do that.
He's done it before.
Has he?
Yeah,
Oh.
and Zanzibar gave like the same response.
Oh. Well, then
Yeah.
we flash back to the first time Zanzibar said it, because he wouldn't say it a second time.
Whoa. Oak's words ring in your ear. There's a time and place for everything.
I am assuming this is the mysterious meat.
No, well, yes, but not the one that we got. I just didn't know what these were, and I figured you would.
Oh, you send him a mental image of the creatures.
Yeah, of the things he remembered in the,
Let's
Why don't you
see.
try to remember?
Let's see. Starting from the left. That's from Gomia. That's Malakanian. Ooh, Draco Narak. They certainly get around with their creatures. Ooh, Insectoid. That's from the swamps in the Rainbow. Big thing. Poisonous, venomous. Lord knows what they're using that for. That's an exotic chimkin. That's another exotic chimkin. You know, most people don't eat those. I don't know why they're butchering them, but hey, to each their own. I can only imagine what the filthy rich want. And that's from the Sodom of Penance. They are really going for the whole northern quarter, and that's outside the northern quarter. Oh, they get around.
Oh. Alright, that's all I have to ask about. See you around.
What was the exotic meat you got if it
Discord
wasn't that?
disconnect line.
I'm sorry. The same thing you're
Oh.
trying to reach that can't be reached right now. Please try again.
Samson will leave him of like a gift of the meat that was like pushed into his head.
That's the least exotic thing you've shown me so far.
It wasn't exotic, it was just weird. I think mysterious was the term used.
Well, you're not from Glotnia, so I guess I can't shame you for not knowing what a shank of chimkin looks like, but... Okay. That's chimkin meat.
Oh, so that's what that is. Wait, I'm getting distracted. Huh?
We're still not eating it.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
That's fine. That's fine.
Laying around with the dragon boy too long.
Dude grabbed it with his bare hands after handling gunpowder.
Yeah,
Also,
I know what goes into making gunpowder. I ain't eating that shit.
Also, really,
Nim's got
really angry.
prestidigitation.
I'm not touching that with a 77-foot pole. Magic or no magic.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, that's actually what I was going to say. Oh, wait, were you going to say something? Because I heard a...
Oh, I
Yeah.
was opening soda.
Oh, I thought one
Does
of
your
you was
soda
trying
have
to
something to say, Shane?
Yeah, put your
Yeah.
soda to the mic. Let's hear it.
The numbers under the Coke container.
The container.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
Wait, instead of those
All right.
numbers, can we have the ones that are on the back of your credit card?
No, I'm sorry. I just canceled it.
No.
Okay, your mother's in?
No. Only I get that.
Share?
No.
Sharing
Well,
is
let's trade you the letters on the recycle top of a Coke container. HNP56WWMRRBFKN.
Most of those weren't numbers!
She said letters. She changed
Oh.
it to letters right before saying it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, got so aggressive with
Also,
me. Oh my god.
letters can be numbers if they want.
Yeah, rebel.
They
Call
shouldn't
them.
want. They shouldn't want, and I can control it.
Like, Ella's
Oh my
trying so
God.
hard to be a 1.
Oh my god, look at this guy over here mansplaining his binary system of letters and numbers.
Depending on the font, you can't tell the difference between some 11
Oh, yeah.
ones. Yeah.
It's so funny. It's so
Even
funny.
if they're capitalized, you can't tell the difference. And I think that's atrocious.
And if it's handwriting, it's even worse. Like, 5s and S's can look like the same number.
Capital
It's one
I,
letter.
lowercase l, and the number 1. Go. Have fun.
That's why I laugh really hard when I remember that it's Siba Gunner and not Silva Gunner. Always very funny to me.
Look at those 3 slightly differently lengthed lines.
Or, you know, little kids looking at Illinois and how many of them end up thinking that it's just Lillinois.
I've never heard someone say that.
Corporate wants you to find the difference between these 3 lines.
See, the thing is, I can tell the
They're
difference
not the same.
between them. They're not.
They're all 3 different lines.
Find
Clearly,
them.
these are dread lines for anime.
It's funny because like one of them is just like missing a pixel.
Oh no, one of them just has an extra pixel. This one. Oh, whoops. It ate it.
It aided it.
So anyway, side tangents aside,
Side.
Yeah.
So, like-
Find anything interesting? Does
Um,
anything catch the interest of the Gala?
I don't know. Roll me investigation.
Samson will help as like a sort of guide.
He knows her
Sorry.
interests.
Yes. Let's fucking go!
Roll a second investigation.
Just
Okay.
normal this one?
Oh wait, it's at advantage. We can see what the other
Yeah.
number is.
Yeah. 2012. The world is ending up.
Oh god! Rheindorf ends. Everything explodes.
Yellow Wild Surgeon.
Yay!
She's the only one who has yet to do that.
Yeah, it's sad. When yellow sheep.
When Kiala
Just like a
interact,
spotted sheep.
when Kiala interact with funny magic.
Here, you get the Atom armor when we go through the portal.
Kiala could just ask Zanzibar to turn her into a wild magic sheep.
Yeah, but that's less
No.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be accidental.
And Hyala
Has to
doesn't
be
want it,
organic.
I want it.
Yeah, it has to be organic.
Do something for yourself for once, and not always for your character.
No,
That's no fun.
everything must be done for the character.
I have to
Exactly.
keep her in
Really?
character. Otherwise,
Really?
she's not a character.
Really, that's why you gave Samson a dying mother, for his benefit.
Yeah, character building. Avi.
Yeah.
Or character destruction if she dies.
Gotta get
Character
that guy in
building.
anime.
Listen, it's a direction. Don't judge me on which one.
Yay.
Anywho,
Look, it's either an opportunity for growth or a different type of growth.
Any
So,
Foozla
Yala
Hoozla.
looks.
Shallow looks. Shallow looks real big. Shallow opened her eye real wide.
Gee.
She sees a fruit market. She sees a clothing shop. She sees a really sketchy looking jewelry store.
it's
She
just a mall.
Then she would
It
see
sounds
about
like
3
a
more
mall.
jewelry stores, and none of them have anyone in them.
Except for when you walk up, somehow they just pop up like walking corner.
She sees a restaurant.
What the fuck? We're not going to the black market restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Everyone there wears masks and you don't know who you're eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they get it from the Butcher Cyclops. So.
Yeah. I'm still surprised there weren't any tabaxi in the meat
I
shop.
really thought there would have been.
I had the thought, but then I thought, is that gonna be too much? Is that going to go too over the edge? Let's hold that card.
Yeah, we've already seen one dead dragonborn. The other's not gonna.
Yeah. These ones were better preserved. If anything, it was less graphic.
Yeah. These were turned into jelly.
I should have thrown in a few kobolds with the dragonborns.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Fuck. Could have had them in size order. Missed opportunity. But yeah,
So-
that's your lot.
Uh,
Oh, I forgot to mention one other thing. And there's a fur shop.
Wow.
A shop that sells furs. You
Cal already
have
has
at
a
face
fur.
value- You have at face value no idea which of these, if any at all, are fronts.
Wow.
There could be anything.
Phil ask Samson. Merrymaker,
yes?
can you tell if these places really sell what it says on the sign?
At face value, no. It's sort of a trick to a lot of these. We really just have to go in and ask.
That seems to defeat the purpose of there being a front, does it not? If you can just go in and say, hey, do you really sell jewelry?
Well, that's the thing. All the fronts sell the things that they appear to sell. You have to go in and ask if they sell more than that. Like, that
Right, but-
butcher's was a butcher. It was just also a, everything else.
A man with a.
Samson's not... Samson might be stupid. He's not about to blow a front as he's, speaking in public. Even if it's to two people who already know what the hell that place does, and that they are never going back there again.
Why? You really built up quite a nice rapport.
Of course, Samson built up a nice rapport.
He wanted to
Samson.
live.
You met a very, very low bar set for you. By him.
You say
There
very,
was-
very low bar, but I'm pretty sure the bar was have a lot of money, and that's not that low a bar.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
happen to have a lot of money.
See, the problem is if you can't meet the low bar, you meet the high bar. And the high bar
And that's
is...
his fist.
yeah.
No. The low bar Samson had to meet is knowing what the fuck he was talking about. And that wasn't a bar set by me. That was a bar set by this man.
Who is you?
Yeah.
True.
Also, I
Kjella-
like...
hold on. Let me make sure I answer this. True. Kjella is you, but Kjella's decisions are not what you want. Okay, you can go now.
Fair.
Now that
I was gonna say that I love that the goblin was just your best impression of Stan's dad from American Dad.
Was it? I was going more for the way. I can't say it on stream. You ever heard that song that Critical did with those
No.
guys?
The answer's already no.
Yeah. It's got an interesting name. I can't. I might actually run into a problem with TOS. But, yeah, no. Was not what I was going for, but I'm glad you got something. I can't even remember who the hell Stan's dad sounds like.
I know it in my head. Because I know I've heard the voice before. And I can't actually remember who the voice actor is.
If anything, I thought you were gonna say it sounds like Solid Snake.
Close, but it wasn't there yet.
Yeah, and I wasn't aiming for Solid Snake, so that's good enough. Anyway, Kiala see many things. They catch her eye. Kiala want to go to any of the thing.
Just gonna shrug and go into the jewelry store.
Everybody else follows her?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Wait outside like weirdos?
I don't know, I asked. Maybe you want to go and walk over to another stall.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
maybe, like, just before going in, she's gonna, like, look to Samson and be like, use your rogue eyes to figure out what they actually sell. If it's, like, if they just have sketch jewelry, or if there's some other stuff. She knows how to word it that isn't using the term rogue eyes.
Use your special eyes.
Whatever the in-game equivalent of saying that is.
Samson, my love. Use
Samson,
your special eyes.
use your fucking eyes,
Ah,
or I'll kill you.
use your eyes or I'll kiss you. Well, now I don't want to use my
Wrong
eyes.
K word.
Damn it, why are you like this? Anyway, she walks into the jewelry store. For Nim, this might as well not be a jewelry store. They're not selling anything flashy enough. We haven't hit
So-
that jewelry store mark for Nim.
So, like, what kind of not flashy? Give me the deets.
I mean, despite being in the black market, this is a jewelry store in the ghetto.
Well, I mean, yeah. So everything looks shiny, but it's the fake shiny. I know. But I'm saying, what kind of goods do they have?
There's jewelry. If it's a type of jewelry, it's here.
There's goods, bads, uglies. You know how it goes.
You've got your
Okay,
costumes.
Wasn't
you've
that a
got-
book series?
You've got your costume jewelries, you got your fake metals, you got your
No.
fake gems, then you have your real gems, your real metals, then you got your pricey shit in a very small section. You got options of very different qualities.
Would Nim be able to tell if this store is potentially a front because she knows jewelry stores so well?
No.
Okay, what's the try? I'm muting. I'm cooking.
Cookie!
Woo!
Woof, woof. Nom, 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 nom.
So give me a sec to unmute if be, but yeah, I'll still be here.
Keg. So Hyala approaches the shopkeep.
I mean, is there only like one person working the store?
As far as you can see, yeah.
Okay, and there's nobody else in here.
Not right now, no.
Darn.
That's not true. There's Nim and Samson.
But
They
yeah,
don't
she,
count.
that doesn't help because she was gonna watch other people's interactions to see if they were doing some like underhanded shit. She's still trying to figure out if you could actually buy interesting things here. Or if it's literally all just fake rocks.
There's some real stuff. I said there
They're
was
all
some real
plastic.
stuff.
Huh?
I said there was some real stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, interesting or useful for Hyala's purposes.
I can't honestly fathom what Hyala would do with jewelry. That's kind of for you to figure.
I mean, it's like a, is it magical? Like, Hyala has a bunch of jewelry that does fancy stuff. She's currently walking around with a bag of diamonds.
That's used for magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
And then she has a
exactly call-
necklace that turns her into a person.
True. I
And she
wouldn't
has
call
the
them
brooch
raw.
that makes her cold.
Damn, she spiked the fuck out.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. All of the jewelry Hel has encountered has had cool magical properties. She wants more cool magical properties.
I wouldn't really count the uncut gems as jewelry since you can't really wear them.
I mean, you can.
Jewels.
If you mount them, you can definitely wear them.
I mean, yeah, if you turn them into jewelry, absolutely you could wear them. But, like, if she just dumped that bag on her head, they wouldn't exactly stick.
Yeah, but jewelry stores have loose stones.
Do they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
At
but
least-
they
Yeah,
don't usually
okay,
sell
so the
them
thing
as
is,
jewelry.
Gems can be used as jewelry, like plain, because people use them to adorn things, like they go in your hair, like are woven kind of thing. Nitty gritty.
That's
It looks really pretty sometimes, though. Not gonna lie.
I've never seen somebody weave a jewel into their hair.
I imagine it works better with textured hairs.
It's usually in something, but I've also seen
Hair?
people attach it to stuff. Yeah, specifics. I'm cooking. Continue.
My next character's wearing jewels in their hair. I don't care what they are, who they are, or what they're for. My next
Or
character's
if they normally have hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they get wigs to put jewels in.
No, I'm just my slime just sticks gems to his hair.
Oh god, they're like when fucking kids make slime and they put the fucking sparkling like the glue in it that has all the fucking glitter.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
glitter slime.
It's just a walking, talking
Let's
5
go.
minutes crafts video.
Yeah.
Oh god. Even worse,
Anyways.
if it was an acid slime. Every couple of days, you gotta replace the jewels.
The jewels get smaller and smaller.
But yeah, I guess Kella will go up to the shopkeep and ask if anything has cool magic properties.
So, how does that work? She's just like, hello, do you have magic?
Something along the lines of like, do you have anything that like grants the wearer any sort of ability?
The
Not do
ability
you
to
have
look
magic?
Fabulous.
Give him magic. That would actually be real. The owner of the shop is actually just like a super flamboyant normal person who did not realize you had a store in the black market.
Oh, that'd be so funny. It's like, yeah, I was wondering why this place is so cheap.
That would be funny. I might use that idea for someplace else. We'll see.
All I can picture is just like a flamboyantly gay man, just like trying to run his little jewelry shop, but he's accidentally in the black market.
Even
He's
worse,
like, yeah,
he's
my wares
accidentally
are so cheap, but I'm not.
he's accidentally like in the jewel mafia.
Doesn't know it.
Oops.
Just got started with like his first business, never really worked a job before, kinda got lucky, went and fought.
He like doesn't understand gangster doublespeak and like has somehow ended up in a high-ranking position but is unaware of it.
This is
Oh god,
the
he's
greatest piece of fiction that I'm being introduced to right now, and I need it.
it's Jeweler Richard, but he's part of Passion.
Julia Ricardo.
Julia Richard does get punched in the face a couple times.
Well, yeah, but
He deserves it, some of it.
Yeah, one of the
Anyway.
times I think it was by actual gangsters. The other time it was just by a girl who thought he was trying to steal her girlfriend.
So
Anyways, all of
the
you
person-
listeners should go read Julia Richard. Next volume is
Oh,
coming out. in a
all of us
I'll-
listeners.
I'll
Yeah.
wait for the anime adaptation.
The second season, you mean?
It already has an
Ah,
anime.
shit.
adaptation.
Oh,
No,
shit.
and it has the worst kind of anime adaptation.
No.
Yeah, the one that
It
cuts out the main character getting punched in the face.
Yeah, from like, I like when they were watching it. I did that thing where I'm like, okay, so who gets punched and when does someone die? And then I was told that's all was cut out from the book, and I'm like, why the fuck are you watching this then?
I'll be right back.
It's still really cute.
But
Anyway.
violence.